There is a dark topic within this community that not many players like to discuss. What goes on in RobTop's head, that's one of them. Why updates take so long, but that's not what we came to talk about today. Instead, we came to talk about a far more violent question. What are the best demon list levels? Yes, this includes a legacy list, so it's top 150. Just play the clip. Alright, honorable mention number 1 has to go to Kyouki. I mean, I feel like I would get my head bit off if I didn't include this in the list, so. I'm actually a fan of this level. I love the decoration. And it's probably like the only good like flow extreme demon of this caliber. I feel like every other flow demon just becomes kind of just awful after you get into like top 200 or so. The only issues I really just don't like the song. Alright, second honorable mention is Oblivion. This is just the better version of Kyouki, honestly. Both flow gameplay, and I mean, okay, this one's way easier. I mean, this is like what, like 110-ish. Also, the gameplay looks fun as fuck. If I was able to do these kind of levels, this is the level I'd choose. And to segment in 2, oh, what, my browser crashed, what the fuck, okay, piss off. And coming in our last place spot, but still really freaking high up, Andromeda. This level is beautiful. The song is just breakcore, so nothing too special about it. And also, some of the gameplay looks like cancer, not gonna lie. But the effects, the block decoration, is just really well put together. I think for a solo project, this is probably about the best you can get. This is fucking amazing. The only thing taking points away from it is because there's just a better version of this level virtually, a little higher up. Alright, number 9, and definitely one of the most underrated extreme demons of all time, Defeated Circles. This song is perfect. I cannot describe how amazing the song is. I mean, like, I don't think it is as good as the Creo songs coming up, but it is nearly fucking up there. Deco is amazing, except from this part. I don't really like this part too much. It's a very nice fitting 9th place spot because the decoration, great throughout. The song is just beautiful. It's such a jam. No points really taken off, just a good level overall. Number 8 on the list, and probably one of the coolest levels of all time if we're talking for real, Flamewall. Now, whatever this level is on, I want it because holy shit. This song is amazing. The gameplay is just something else. Like, what the fuck? This feels impossible. I don't know how this is in the top 1. This looks so much fucking harder than Thinking Space 2 and Society. The best part of the level and probably the best closer of all time. This is Aura. Oh my god. You cannot argue against it. Now, the only thing taking points away from it mainly is that it's kind of just the same block deco in red, more red, and a little tiny touch of red. So it's nothing too original. The fact that it's like 7 minutes or so long kind of makes it just fucking rad, just metal as shit. Fitting number 7 has to go to Apocalyptic Trilogy. Now, this is actually one of my most, like, beloved top levels of all time, specifically because I've been kind of, like, watching this level since it was created. I love the deco, and it falls in the same, like, kind of category as Flamewall because they're both really fucking long hell theme levels, so I mean, come on. The only thing about this level that makes it better, though, is the fact that it actually sticks to the hell idea, because, I mean, there's fucking lava and, like, spikes everywhere.
I know you're mentally ill.
Like, legitimately, it's one of the only actual hell levels that's just hell themed. But yeah, honestly, this level would be higher if everyone didn't have a fucking gripe against it. But like, every single person I've talked to has just been like, this level is shit. I would have ranked it higher if it were for the fact that I would have gotten Flame if it was in like number 3 or 4. Alright, coming in at number 6 and the last before we get into our top 5. Not only do I love like the gray kind of just like grainy edgy design, but also the song fits with it perfectly. Now, while I do agree that the deco is not that interesting compared to other levels, I love the way the song syncs with its gameplay. I mean, it looks like it's a deal and a half to actually play, but watching it looks so fun. 17 seconds. 17! Also, I just like to mention, now that we got to this ship part, this looks awful to do. It looks so annoying. Now, finally heading into our top 5. We have the one, the only Zodiac. This level is legendary. Probably one of the most renowned levels in Geometry Dash, and for a really good reason. Pretty good gameplay, I mean, not amazing. Amazing collaboration. I mean, there was like, what, like 20 people who worked on this level? And just probably one of the best Geometry Dash songs of all time. Plus, it doesn't look too buggy.
Stop the cap!
Even though there is definitely some kind of scuffs in the gameplay. It looks like one of the only top ones that's like legitimately enjoyable to play, not gonna lie. There we we go. I'm gonna just go to this part right here because I just like to mention how peak this part is, and it's honestly one of the reasons it makes the level. Coming in at number 4, and I don't know if it's just a recency bias, but this level is so fucking cool, and I think it deserves all the praise it can get. This is Society. Honestly, the only reason I don't place this higher is because I feel like if I did, I'd get a lot of shit, like, oh, you're a GD LARP. This is the top one. Of course you're gonna put it at number 1. This level is fucking amazing. I don't care what anyone says. This is at least a legendary. I love the analog horror theme and like kind of the edginess around this level. In that drop, I didn't even know it was about suicide until like looking it up, but after looking a little further into the level, it does make sense. And then this part, I mean, come on. I want to kind of get tips from the creator and how they create it, because I mean, everything about this level I love. W pop off, you're a menace to society now. Coming in at the number 3 spot, Nullscapes. This level looks like it's hell to play. I'm not even gonna lie. There is something about just the idea of this level that gets me so much. A singular gameplay top 1, basically. And this fucking background right here, this entire part is just so peak. And then the song, oh my god, this is the best song in Geometry Dash without a doubt. As I said, Kreo is like one of the best creators music-wise of all time, and this song is definitely their best work. There is something about simplicity that I just love, or like the most rainbow, colorful, just prismatic levels ever, and there's no in between for some odd reason. Did we need another Shardscapes? Yes, we did. I mean, obviously, because this is way better than the original somehow. Coming in at our sophomore spot, we have nearly my favorite extreme demon of all time, and probably the level I'll try to go for once I start grinding fucking top ones. Not top ones, oh my god.
You stupid.
Blish demons, what am I saying? Edge of Destiny. I was a huge fan of Blade of Justice, and I know people hate that level, but it's really fucking good in my opinion, so I don't want to hear it. So the fact they just made like a harder version of it is just amazing. Considering this is also harder than the unnerfed version of Blade of Justice, it's kind of crazy. Deco is just fantastic, the backgrounds are everything, and this part right here. Who the f is the guy who made this? Oh my god, all of his levels are so fucking amazing. This was made like 5 years ago, keep in mind, in the 2.1 editor. And let's just say I had a really big toss-up between this one and number 1. This would have won if it weren't for one small detail that I'll explain in a little bit. And a number 1, and probably like the only one that does deserve number 1. I don't think anyone's gonna disagree with this, really. Probably the best extreme demon I have ever seen. Vigo Anathema. This level is beautiful every second of the way, and I love the deco design background. Text, every little part of this level I love. And just going along with the theory that song makes up 90% of the level, this is an amazing song. I mean, come on. I mean, the Living Tombstone is the go, bro. The go. I'd argue that this is almost as good as fucking Nullscape song. The fact that this was like made starting like 10 years ago is fucking crazy too. And also that this is kind of like a sequel-ish to Allegiance. This fucking duel. What is this? What is this? How do you even make this? This is like legendary, bro. And although this looks like the hardest level fucking ever, I don't understand how this isn't top 5. How is this easier than Nullscapes? I mean, come on. This looks nearly as hard as Society. I forgot to I forgot to record an outro for this. Oh, I don't know. Say something. I'm such a comedian, I know. Subscribe, everyone. Subscribe. Have a good day. Bye bye, everyone.